Previously on Final Fantasy XVI.
You'll be needing a change of clothes then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Hey man, you creeping? We were having a moment.
Sorry.
My boy,
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
my boy Clive was trying to get some action and then she come in.
We've a long journey ahead of us.
Man, come on, how you gonna ruin the moment? We were in the middle of a moment, dude. I was getting ready to get me like my smooch on baby or something, but oh well. Oh, okay, I think before we even get started with anything else, there are a few things that I want to try to catch up on. So
before someone does themselves a mischief.
okay. We need to catch up on some active time lore. It's best to try to get all of those knocked out while we're at it. Matter of fact, did we get a new one? Yes, we did, with Jill. Okay, Dominator Shiva and Clive's childhood friend. In the wake of the tragedy at Phoenix Gate, Jill was taken prisoner by the Iron Blood army that marched on Rosalith and held captive on Hare's Island. Huh. Hare's Island. It was there that she awakened as the dominant of Shiva and was forced to serve as the Crusaders' weapon in their holy wars. So I wonder, was she always born with Shiva, or did it happen on this island? Night of the Flames. The Imperial attack on Rosarian forces stationed at the Phoenix Gate made under the cover of night. In the year 860, Archduke Elwyn Rosfield was killed in the fighting, as were his two sons. Though the bodies of the latter were never recovered, having thought to have been woefully consumed by hellfire, the attack was widely rumored to have been facilitated by the treacherous Duchess Annabella. Although official explanations attempted to shift the blame onto the Phoenix having run explicitly rampant. But we know that's not really the case. Oh wait, did I pass him up? Oh no, he's down here. Yeah, we're gonna also try to do a lot of the side quest stuff too. We don't want to try to get everything. I want to try to look through as much stuff as I can as possible, really.
And how might this old soul be of service? I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Maybe. Just a little bit, okay.
To study the tomes?
Relevant topics. Okay. So this is a new one, it's saying. I don't think we read neither of these, so let's go ahead and read both of them. Also known in the local tongue as Hera Aaron, the Iron Kingdom is a archipelago nation situated off the west coast of the storm, with its capital of Greg Liseg. The mother crystal Drake's breath raises from the volcanic island situated just within or without its borders, depending on whom you ask, and has been the subject of long-standing conflict between the Iron Blood and the Dutch. I think I did read this actually. It sounds familiar. An archipelago nation stationed off the west coast of the storm, with its capital of Greg's Luch. Worship. Okay, the borders is worship as a god, just as the state's religion, the crystalline orthodox, dictates. The same religion decrees the use of magic to be anathema. Okay, anathema, and the bearers and dominants who use it to be sinful aberrations, leading to even greater discrimination than that suffered by their brethren on the mainland. Given their stated desire to control all the mothers, the Ironbloods' attitude to other nations is one of the indubitable antagonism. Okay, so yeah, they're like antagonists of sorts. Lay of the land. The storm. The westerly Valistate has two great continents. With its frozen northern reaches, its temperature marshy midlands, and the searing heat of the south. It boosts a breadth of climes yeah, climes and cultures not seen anywhere else in the North realm or in the known realms. Starting out the stream trying to read is a little rough for me, so give me a moment. A new message for Sid's Hideaway. Okay, a hideaway refuge built on fallen ruins in the blighted land of Central Storm. It is from here that Sid operates his secretive society of free bearers. So accustomed are most so-called branded to ill-treatment at their master's hand, that their first experience of something approaching freedom within the hideaway's walls, be it even something as small as a hot meal or a soft bed, can come as a considerable shock. You got your notebook and glasses ready to take the notes? Oh, I did not read this one. Roslif, the capital city of Duchy of Rosaria. Roslif Castle sit on the Archduke stands at the heart of the storied settlement, whose marketplace teems with activity. Alas, the encroaching blight has rendered vast swifts of the land to the north uninhabitable, driving refugees south in ever greater numbers, and placing an unbearable strain on Roslif's all too finite resources. Okay. A walled keep situated near Rosaria's northwestern borders. It was originally constructed to serve as an outpost in the wars against the northern territories, but its true significance lies deep within the ruins atop which the stronghold stands. Here, in an ancient chamber accessible only to the dominant of fire, is held the rite of ancestral communion, an important ritual in which it is believed that the Phoenix can hear the words of the duchy's forebears. Okay, the Ducal Army, the loyal soldiery of the Duchy of Rosaria. They serve under the standing army lord commander, whose task is to enact the will of their sovereign, the Archduke. Those who show sufficient aptitude or who are blessed with sufficient nobility of birth are made shields, personal retainers to the Archduke himself, which is what Clive is. The highest of the noble houses of Rosaria, the dominant of the Phoenix, is always born in the Rosfield line, and so it is always the Rosfield who sits upon the ducal throne. Yeah, we kind of knew that. Steelwood Marsh. I definitely have not read this. An area of the swampland that stretches northeast from Roslif Castle. The old village could once be found here, but nothing to compare to the lively settlements that line the main roads of the realm. And with the encroachment of the blight and the creatures driven before it, even these scant settlements were soon deserted. Okay. The bastards. A unit of Imperial Army assassins, tasked with taking head of the Iron Kingdom's dominant, Warden of the Ice, and the vessel of the Icon, Shiva. All of its members, including its leader, Tiamat, are bearers, branded men pressed into servitude for their ability to wield magic. Dragoon, a lance-wielding knight of the Holy Empire of Sambrick. The Dragoons are trained in a unique and acrobatic fighting style, modeled after the movement of dragons, which is characterized by sudden thrusts and disorientating leaps and dives. Estinian. Gregorian scripture hold the creatures to be divine, a gift from the goddess herself, and so too are their namesakes revered by the populace. Okay. Lost Wing. I think I did read the first one. A settlement located in the central Sambrick on the northeastern edge of the Great Wood, having initially found prosperity as a stopover point for travel traders. It fell from favor when newer, better roads bypassed it, and eventually fell off the map entirely, presenting its obscurity service as cover to mass is bargaining status as a safe haven for bearers who worked the nearby vineyards for Quentin, and co-spirator of Sid's whole cask of Rogue aged. There's a lot of languages and stuff I have not seen in this. Okay. Lost Wing's seller provided the village with much needed income. Okay. The Hanged Man. Didn't I read this? I don't think so. Quentin's Tavern in Lost Wing. It is very much the beating heart of the village. Not only do the villagers congregate here to eat and drink and make merry, it is also a frequent by traveling traders seeking to load their wagons with Lost Wing's famous wine. Okay. Let's see. The Great Wood. A vast forest in the southwestern part of Sandbrick. Wildlife thrives here, but the delicately balanced ecosystem has been thrown into disarray in recent years by the encroachment of the blight and the beasts driven before it. So dangerous as it to become that travelers rarely venture here anymore. Okay. Orabelle Downs. In southern western Sandbrick, where the Great Wood ends, lie the secluded meadows of Orabelle. Here, the soil is rich in the climate temperature, while the sloped terrain provides ample runoff for rain, making the location perfect for the growing of wine grapes, something the residents of nearby Lost Wing take very seriously. Okay, Norvent Valley. An expansive river valley that cuts through southern central Sandbrick. The fortress of Caer Norvent raises along an eastern edge. Eye of the Tempest. Here once did the rage of the storm, born of the Dominant's madness, a storm within which the icon Garuda and a freak clashed, and from which only one would emerge. Their struggle saw the landscape raised as holds, farms, and villages that had stood for ages were in but mere moments struck from existence. Now all that remains is a blackened waste, somehow even more lifeless than the blighted deadlands. Bayless Tor, named for the highest of its peaks, Sandbrick's Bayless Tor is a region of rolling grassy hills, slightly inland of where the Straits of Arthur meet the Sea of Grace. In the year 873, it was the site of a decisive battle in the Kingdom of Woland failed bid to regain a foothold in Storm. Dalmatian Republic, a nation formed from the foundation of 5 smaller states, is located in the southern half of the continent of Storm, and it has the capital of Rondahella. It is also home to the mother crystal known as Drake's Fang. There is no official state, religion, or citizen are free to worship as they please. Dalmatia's key political entity is the Parliament, which is formed of ministers representing each of the states with the prime minister at its head. Wow, I still got so much more to go. Okay. A stronghold situated at the western of the Nasa Dafal in the Dalmatian Republic in the years 873. It served as the site of the meeting convened by the Dalmatian with their Wollander allies in an attempt to enlist their aid in driving back the Iron Blood, who had been thorn in their side since the Battle of the Twin Realms 8 years before. Dalmatia's standing army, while officially an origin of the Republic, each of its 5 states is granted relative autonomy with regard to management of its troops. Aside from certain specialized squads, battle deployments are mostly comprised of small units, employing a mixture of foot soldiers and battle mages. The former are known and feared for their curved swords and prejudiced axes, and the deadly skill with which they wield them. Okay. The Republican Parliament, the highest council of government of the Republic of Dalmatia. 7 ministers are responsible for ruling the nation, though their will is often molded to that of their permanent economic advisors, Hugo, who leverages his power as the dominant of Titan to shape the Republic's policy. Okay, the Battle of Nassa was a short yet bloody clash between the Iron Republic and the Republic of Dalmatia in the year 873. The Dalmatians, hoping to force an end to their long-running conflict with the Iron Blood, had convened a council at the Zenitra stronghold. and entreated their Wolander allies to aid them in their cause. However, talks soon broke down, and the Dharmakians were left with no choice but to rely once more on the power of the mighty Titan, to whom they already owed a considerable debt. Thus was the stage set for a showdown between Titan and Shiva, the Iron's Blood own icon, in which losers on both sides were too many to count. Looking to bring an end to their long-running conflict with the Iron Kingdom, the Dalmex convened a council with their Wolander allies at Zenetra stronghold. However, the Wolanders were unwilling to concede to the Dalmex requests, leaving the Republic to no choice but to field its dominant, Hugo. In so doing, Parliament further indebted itself to its already powerful player in national politics. Okay, the Kingdom of Woland, the sole surviving nation in Ash. Woland has its capital of Stonehair, home to the mother crystal of Drake's spine. Its ruler, Barnabas Damor, dominant of Odin and warden of darkness, recently dispatched units of intelligence to storm with orders to scout ahead prior to a full-scale invasion. Having ceded territory to the Holy Empire of Sanbrik in the Battle of the Twin Realms in the year 865, the Wolanders launched an attack on Balis Tor in 873 with the intent of regaining their lost foothold on the continent across the strait. Oh, okay. Royal Knights of Woland. The Knights of Woland main battlefield forces, also known as the King's Guard. While they ultimately answer the King's Barnabas, the Knights' orders are usually issued by Lord Commander, the Royal Intelligence, a special unit led by Benedicta Harmon. Dominant of Garuda are a notable exception to this rule, reporting as they do directly to the King. The Royal Intelligence, a elite unit of the Royal Knights of Woland, led by Benedicta Harmon, who led clandestine incursions deep into the territory of enemy nations. Unlike Woland main battlefield forces, whose orders are usually issued by their Lord Commander, the intelligence reported directly to the King, or at least they did, until their dissolution and the aftermath of Sid and Clive's surprise attack on current event. Okay. I want to read a little bit more about the icons before we move on. The Warden of Fire. Phoenix, the Warden of Fire, last seen on the night of the Imperial invasion of Phoenix Gate in the year 860. When the young Joshua Rosfield lost control of his powers, the Phoenix first awoken among the motes of fire, and an ancient tribe who dwelled in the western reaches of Storm, and the careful preservation of the bloodlines among the Rosarian nobility ensured that the dominant would always be born in the ducal line. Shiva, the Warden of Ice, in whom Jill Warwick is the current dominant, with her glacial aspect of ability to conjure beryl boulders from the ether. Shiva's appearance on the battlefield makes her enemy's blood run cold. Ramu, the Warden of Thunder, whose power most lately awoken within Sodalphus Thalamun, the icon is known as the realm over as a symbol of judgment, no doubt inspired by its sage men, and the scepter with which it summons its liven bolts. Folklore has it that not only are dominants of Ramu blessed with the command of lightning, they are also granted deeper understanding of true nature of the world. Oh, that explains Sid then. Okay, we haven't read Titans. The Warden of Earth, in whom Hugo Kepka is the current dominant. He takes the form of a stone-skinned giant whose Grand Knight's fist shakes the earth with every mighty pummel. Titan's dominant awakens among the peoples of the Dalmatian deserts, the recipient of its strength being granted great power and the status by the Republic in return for a commitment to protect the nation in times of war. Bahamut, the Warden of Light, interesting, light, whose power dwells within Dion Lesage, Prince of Sambrick. In the Holy Empire, the Gregorian faithful hold dragons to be sacred creatures, and Bahamut the most sacred of them all. Because of this, as well as the protection it grants them, the icon is loved and revered by the imperial populace. Makes sense. Odin, the Warden of Darkness. Okay, that makes sense. Who rides into battle atop his spectacled steed, whose black blade is said to be sharp enough to split the very seas in twain. His latest dominant, King Barnabas of Woland. Yeah, we kind of knew that. Anything else? Chocobos. Oh, hey, the little owl. Owls capable of transmitting the thoughts of others, specifically those with whom they are attuned. In response to an ancient incarnation, their Leithfeed third eye stored these thoughts in the form of ether, allowing them to be passed on as and when required, though only to be intended recipients. Stolas are mainly kept by royals, nobles, and other figures of authority for the purpose of sending secret or urgent messages, are seldom available to the common folk. The incarnation O Mia Las Ilan Tu Esa Elith can be loosely translated as "My will is now thy burden," and "Near Clef our bond shall be." Interesting. Anything else? Chocobos. Would have been interesting if they had Ambrosia in there. I think for now, that's good enough. We'll do more later. I think for now, that's good enough. I want to try to do them in bursts while also try to do them after the cutscenes and all that.
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Somewhat.
Actually getting used to the place. I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
For 0 gil? A place for everyone? Nah, maybe later. No, I can help.
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway.
Okay.
You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
You know what? I'll give him this one opportunity just because he did give us his goods last time. He doesn't have that chest no more that I just opened up from him. Alright, where are these individuals and what do they need? Okay, the closest one seems to be over here.
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild mickleberries.
Mickleberries?
Speak to Master Barlow.
I don't know what mickleberries are.
Can I help you?
Kenneth sent me.
A hearty meal, a simple yet sustaining dish of boiled eggs and spelt bread, lovely assembled by the Hideaway's resident mealsmith. Okay.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a physicker's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself.
That would make sense.
Come, you must eat if you're to recover.
I hate to be a burden, but Thank you.
Oh, this guy got something to say.
Ah, glad to see the color back in your cheeks. That's one less thing to worry about.
So I wonder what's the sickness that's spreading with everyone. Is that in here? No. So it seems like there's like some type of sickness that's spreading. Oh, the guard needs something? Yeah, you definitely gotta give the guard something.
Oi. Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
There you go.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
Yeah. Didn't you have something to say? I think you were trying to say something. Not gonna say anything now? Hold on. Oh, I probably missed it.
Should have seen my face when they brought you down here. Still, glad to see you doing well.
Well, thanks, buddy. Okay, no, he's not gonna say anything now. Oh well, we missed it. My bad. Alright. So someone at the entrance this time. You know, this is definitely reminding me of Final Fantasy XIV with the quest on the side. Because look on the right side. It is so much how 14 does it. So much how 14 does it. Makes sense that it's the same people who worked on it.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
Ah, there's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
If chocobos were real, I would definitely have a...
I better let Kenneth know.
If chocobos were real, I probably would have a chocobo farm. To be 100% honest, I would definitely have a chocobo farm. Because they look so cool. And I'll have a white chocobo.
You're back. All done? Wonderful. Here, your reward, as promised.
The Hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of ability points I need to spend. A gill bug. There's more gill bugs, I guess. Okay. Oh wait, did we get a new soundtrack? I don't know if we did or not. I do know I missed one that I need to go back and get. Oh wait, what was that? The Sound of Silence. And it's literally nothing but silence. Okay then, so no music there, huh? But we can listen to the tone theme. That's a pretty good one. Toxicom, hey, what's up, dude? How's it going? You finished Persona 5 and it was great? Nice. Glad you loved it. I think Persona 5 is a really good game. It's really good. I recommend so many people to try to play it. What were your thoughts on it? All right, let's check out this quest, and then if there's any more else, we'll look at it.
Newcomer, I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
Sure.
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig.
Okay, then.
The safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps. But the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
Wait, so I can actually leave? All right, well, let me check the local map real quick. Yeah. All right, let me check my skills too. Oh, wait. There's a Torgal side? What does this do? Can you do anything? Pedigree affects Torgal's attack potency and increases as Torgal's accompanies Clive in battle. Okay. Sick is a ground-based melee attack that becomes more potent as its levels increases. Lifting attack. Okay. Revenge is an aerial melee attack that will make launch lighter enemies into the air. It will become more potent as the levels increases. Oh, so they increase in levels by itself. Well, that's neat. I didn't even know there was a little tab for Clive. Not Clive, but for Torgal. That's cute. Let's see here. I gotta go to my icon abilities and all that. Can I get this? I cannot. It costs too much. I guess I'll go ahead and get Rook's Gambit. That's still a pretty good move. I think I want to increase. Man, that's 620 though. Is there anything down here I need to? Yeah, this one. But what does it do if I happen to? Okay, if I increase it, extends trigger window. Okay. Okay, that's good. I'll definitely take trigger window. That's fine. That's fine. What is this one? Oh, let me see. What does this do? Okay, leave. Immediately follow into precision dodge. Press it. Okay, master extends trigger window. Okay, so it just extends the trigger window if you master it. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that too. You know what? I'd say let's just go ahead and master all of these. I think it's good to go ahead and master each one of these so that we're pretty well prepared for anything. Master imbues blade with fire, increasing ability. Oh, yes. Yes. How come I did not do that before? That's good. Very questionable. How do I add the shortcut? There we go. Okay. Okay, search for Bohemo's assistant at Guildless Bale. Okay, well, how do we get there? Oh, so it's here. Is there any other quests or something around just in case? Wow, this map looks so cool. The map is so cool. All right. I actually do need to come back here if this is the right place that I'm thinking. This is a new theme.
Someone's in trouble.
This song's really good. Yeah, that sounds really nice, but we're in the middle of combat, so we'll have to listen to that another time. Dun, 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 dun. Get out of here. Oh, more enemies.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Oh, shoot. Screwed up that combo.
Don't let them get away.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Hold on. Let me do...
Keep your distance, boy.
Oh, I tried to do that in the air, but I couldn't do it. Oh, well. I tried to do like a certain combo in the air, but I think it was a bit too much to try to do. These enemies didn't have enough life for it. Okay, Valley Madder. An inconspicuous shrub commonly found growing near mother crystals. Its roots are harvested to create a deep red dye, but unlike most pigments, madder root extract does more than merely stain cloth. It imbues it with a faint elemental charge that can be ethereally enhance both bearer and crystal based magic. Huh. Okay, so yeah, it's something for crafting. Interesting. Ah, okay. Well, yeah, if I ever do get around to replaying it, I'll definitely check it. Or ask you about it.
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the Hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the Hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Okay.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. So it has like a rich smell to it.
There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
Wait, the grapes? This song. This is a really good song. Okay, gather sample. But yeah, you know, now that you mentioned that Toxicom, I kind of want to go back and... Oh yeah, let me show some love to Torgo real quick. I want to go back to a bunch of old games that I used to play, like Midnight Club, and see a lot of Easter eggs and what was the beta versions of those games, and if there's any like news coverages on them. Because I think I've only done that to some games that I really, really like, that I still play to this day. But some things that I haven't played in a long time, I definitely would like to do that. There we go.
Enough. I better get it back to the Hideaway.
These grapes. The Final Fantasy XIV team came around a long way with their grapes. They're not triangular no more. They actually look like grapes. Okay. I wonder, there's like a scroll, not a scroll, but an orchestra roll that I did not get. Let me go grab that. I wonder if it'll let me still get it. Because, you know, I really didn't think about those things way back then like I am now. It makes sense for now.
I'll have you know, manning the village entry is no small task. There's plenty of unsavoury sorts in these parts looking to get their thieving claws into what's ours.
Okay.
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
What? Really? That's interesting.
You're that soldier who chased off the royalists. I want you to know that you'll always be welcome among us. And that my parlour's always open.
Yeah, I think that's a steal if you found that for like $8. Some things are very hard to come around on their original hardware.
How did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad? There were purple handprints all over her skirts.
That's weird. Yeah, I would think that most copies of old games, it depends on the game, I guess it says, because some things can be pretty expensive.
Fetch a full talent in the Southern Isles.
And who the hell do you know with a galley?
But I haven't played any of the GT games. I've been hearing a lot about them, but just never got around to them. Oh, hey, a bearer.
Quinton says we should build around the ruins as much as we're able. Says that they'll withstand any attack. Only problem is, it means living in a labyrinth.
Yeah. Wow, this orchestrion row is very high up here. Torgo, how did you climb up that ladder? How'd you climb up the ladder? You just climbed up the ladder like it was nothing, right? No worries. Hey man, I ain't blaming you. If you can climb up a ladder, then you got some mad skills, Torgo. Oh, here we go. Hyster orchestra roll. Nice. All right. Return. We can go back. That is true. It is very important to how you feel about it as well. Because I can see some people probably spending so much more on a said game. Like, it really just depends on how important it is.
Sid's gone off again. To Rosaria this time to pick up some supplies. Never can get him to sit still.
Oh. Oh, he went to Rosaria himself? Now that's interesting. Hold on, let me hear what this new track is real quick. Well, I just want to hear it.
Kenneth is a miracle.
And we'll turn into side quests. That's where we are. Oh, it's this song. I do like this song, so we'll keep it. And really, when it comes to like old games, I don't mind paying for the price if it's well worth it to me, if you know what I mean.
There you are. And all safe and sound.
Oh, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Oh.
Yes. Here.
He didn't even care. Rich, loamy earth gathered from the vineyards of Galton's Bale for use of Gardner Bahamel's experiments. Okay. He didn't even care about the girl at all.
Glorious. When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
That's...
It's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping?
Nope.
Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least. I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
I think the apples will be good enough. You're back with hot chocolate. Hey man, you gotta share some of that hot chocolate. I like me some hot chocolate. Wait, it's too hot for hot chocolate. What are you doing? Okay, yeah, we just read the Valley Mutter, so they just gave me more of it.
Come by again when we've grown some fruit worth eating, and I'll see that you get some.
Fertilizer is complete. The furrows will need expanding.
Dude sounds like Hojo.
Will not bow to the blight.
He sounds like Hojo. They were in perfect condition and brand new? Oh, see, that's even more worth it. Yeah, it is very hard to find PS2 discs that are still held up very well. Oh, do I get upgrades? Let's see. What does this guy do? I ever talk to him?
Calling on your help again, if you've a mind to lend it. A carpenter's work is never done around here.
Yeah, it's very rare to find PS1 and PS2 games at a really good price, especially in great condition. So you got a steal right there.
What do you want?
Okay, whoa, we got some options here. Let's see. Broadsword, bastard sword, Gaia blade. Require, okay. I mean, sure, why not get a stronger sword? So strange that it won't let me craft it though. Oh, hold it.
A good while.
Sorry, that was a dumb gamer moment. My bad. That was a dumb gamer moment. What is this? So, battle chains. Hold on, I didn't read the new weapon, by the way. The bastard sword is a popular choice among mercenary alliances because its size, not too long, yet not too short, not too light, yet not too heavy, accommodates a variety of fighting styles, both one and two-handed. Neat. Okay, battle chains. When worn by a skilled combatant, the twin chains wrapped about these otherwise simple bucklers can be used to ensnare enemies' blades, providing the defender with precious moments in which to deliver unhindered counterattacks. Okay.
No scratches, right?
Well, I don't know what does it do, so before we even equipped it...
Fine. Make it quick.
What does the refine do again? Refine. Oh, it just makes something stronger, I see. Oh. Okay, I see. Interesting. That's what she said? Oh no, don't... Don't even start those.
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
Goldwork sash. Okay, we got the battle chains. Oh, the breath of the Rook's Gambit. Okay, so this is it powers up Rook's Gambit. How much money do I have? I got a lot of money, so sure, why not?
It'd better all be here.
Might come in handy at some point.
And best of luck.
I should probably say thank you to Gav, too.
Matter of fact, we might end up just going ahead and equipping that. The journal. Oh, well, the journal is just like Final Fantasy XIV's journal, so that makes sense. We just got something new. Oh, it doesn't really do anything, just increases defense. Okay, that's fine. I know we got a new attack. Wicked Wheels, I think, yeah, if I get Rook's Gambit, it might end up being pretty good because counter potency increase can be used in mid-air. Okay, jump back, then deliver a punishing counter. So this might be good for physical counters. Gouge. I know Gouge is good for getting enemies staggered, so I'm keeping that. I guess I'll keep this for physical defense counters because I don't have a move that's good for physical defense counters. Like Titan was always useful for that whenever I was doing the demo. And obviously we don't have Titan right now, so.
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you're with Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Jill looking good.
Keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
I do like her outfit. She looks nice. But interesting that Sid's at Rosalind. Okay, 3 reads. Eastern Rosaria, raising waters transform once fertile farmland into a noisome maris, rendering it nigh and uninhabitable to all but leeches and lizards. Okay. So I'm guessing from this point, Jill's gonna be part of the party, which is nice. I want to see what her fighting style's like more.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Rand did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now.
Those are some blue eyes.
Thanks to you.
The Imperial province of Rosaria. Okay, I think this is our first big open area, which is very exciting. And what is that tower? Homecoming.
Hey, look at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
My noble mistress, Jill, which is part of the group now. Yeah, what is that tower over there? I'm more interested in that. And I just noticed we got a bunch of side quests and stuff that just unlocked. What'd you say?
Maybe I should up your rations, build you up a bit. Bet you'd love another bowl of Martha's best, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm still gonna be checking out everything in this game, so bear with me if I'm gonna be like, hey, look, wildlife, let's fight it. Oh, wrong. See if I can counter it. Oh, too early. You'd be surprised if I didn't. Yeah, that's kind of like my thing. I gotta see everything that I possibly can. There we go. Come on, break it. There we go. Okay, this enemy is pretty beefy, I'm not gonna lie. So he's gonna give me a real work for my money. There we go. Oh, now he's getting angry. Okay, good damage. Okay, now that was fun. It had a good challenge, but it was very fun. Good job, Jill. You did great. You too, Torgal. All right, let's keep exploring. Woohoo! Yeah, that was very fun. Like, being able to actually go all out on an enemy is great. Oh, what the heck are these? Crate claws. Okay, cool. We can grab it. Oh, she can freeze enemies? Oh, now that's great.
Flames to me! Wake, wind, stay down!
I was seeing that she had like a victory pose or something. Because I noticed that Sid had a victory pose whenever we had him in the party for a bit. Let me see something. Let's see. I'm trying to find the best ways to do some of my combos with these two elements. What do we got here? 3 bars claim. Anything in here? Nope. By the way, is the sound and the music all good? I want to make sure it's loud enough for everyone. And my volume is good.
They never finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Oh, this bridge. I see. All good? Alright, cool.
Oi! Stop and give me an hand.
Hey, man, you don't have to be like that. What's up?
Here, you couldn't give me an hand, could you? Typical. A bloody bearer. Just when I thought my luck had changed. Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help. These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. And it was funny late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
You know, I'm almost inclined to saying no, because he decided to treat me like I'm low life. And come on. But sure, you know what we gotta do.
Fine.
Yeah, even Clive notices it.
All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
Alright, so we're gonna take like 3 detours while we're at it, because this guy was nothing but a jerk. You cool with that? I'm sure Torgo's cool with that. Ain't that right, Torgo? You cool with that, right?
Get it, boy.
Yeah, he said it's cool. Yeah, bark, bark. Alright, let's see what we gotta do for this ungrateful guy. I see enemies, so, yoink!
Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy.
Oh, nice. Oh, what is this one? 6 sharp fangs. That was a gold little sparkly effect it had. Oh, hey, we know those things. Those are in Final Fantasy XIV as a mount. That's cute. Oh, we can actually fight it too. Sorry, guys. But if you're able to be killed, you know the drill. Anything over here of notes? Ooh, another one of those. Oh, I feel like I'm at a candy store right now with all this stuff. He said don't take any detours, but we're taking 20 detours. Oh, we got a while before we even get to where we need to be anyways, so.
Martha's Rest.
Well, how did I get on the other side? Let's check out the local map real quick. Yeah, look how big this place is. And there's still some more stuff I haven't discovered on the map, so yeah. We're definitely in one of the big open areas, which is good because I've been wanting to see some of the big open areas. That missed. Okay, let me check out over here real quick. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Plus, it's an RPG. We gotta be able to fight our enemies as much as we can, right? Oh, I thought these was regular NPCs. Okay, well, let's fight these guys too.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Ooh, that felt very, very aggressive.
Don't let them get away.
Okay, maybe that was a bit too much on that guy. Anything good? 10 bloody hides. Okay. What about in here? Nothing? Well, I don't know what the hides are. Maybe that's like crafting stuff. Let me grab this real quick and then we will proceed to what we need to do. Alright, let's get back on track. As much as I want to keep on going and fighting these enemies, I gotta get back on track.
That's one of our branded. Do we take him in?
He's not one of ours. Look, he's with his master.
Interesting. Oh, yeah, they did say Jill will be very helpful for it.
Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
Oh, wait, sealed crate. A heavy wooden crate nailed fast and branded with a carrier iron.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right. He'll have it full of Giesel greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Giesel greens?
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around.
That's fair.
Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
My master? Who you talking to? I am a master to no one. I am my own person, and then Jill's in the back like, Clive. Oh, yeah, my master's right there. He's actually just like, nah. I'm a master to no one and no one. You know that?
Merchants are plenty through here. Enough to keep me busy, that's for certain.
I really do hope that Clive gets his identity back. So he doesn't have to be pointed out as a branded, which are practically slaves in this universe.
You barely have to step out your front door these days before you're set upon by beasts or bandits. So much for the Holy Empire bringing us a new age of enlightened order.
Wow, that's beautiful. Beautiful environment. The what emote? Yeah. I'm actually still need to work on that actually, now that you mention it.
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
When he gets to Eastbourne, leave him in the pile. We'll take him over when the bridge is back up. And when's that gonna be?
Oh, hey. Sorry, I'm trying to listen to some of these NPCs of what they got to say.
Has this thing always been glowing?
Well, only those blessed by the Phoenix can have it glowing, unlike you. Sorry, everyone's been treating Clive like he's just a low-life individual, so now my confidence decided to burst.
So much for all parts of the Empire being equal, if that's all the crystal they give us.
And it's not like any of us lowborn can afford a bearer anymore.
Oh, hey, my intuition. Oh, an orchestral roll. Sweet. I'm guessing it's this song. Oh, is that? Oh, that lady's pregnant. Now that's interesting detail in a game.
I hear the levies are due to go up again.
Founder help us. Bastards will be squeezing us until there ain't a drop left.
Interesting.
Do you like that? Well, there's plenty more where that came from.
Got any greens? Oh, wait. This got a symbol on it. Ah, yeah, okay. So that's where we need to go. Yeah, sure. You know, we'll still explore everything while we go. Any goodies? Nope. Oh, wait, what is this? Undressing grains of Gazel. I guess I can't remember how to say it. Okay, never down raw. Least bitter juices inspire violent retouching and loose bowls. Avoid the fry pan, lest foul stink taint the iron, rendering it none better than slag. And by no means put the stew. List of vipers overexcites staple bows. They talk very, very, very English here. If suffered the fonder, one must first mix with 9 parts Drake's mint, 6 parts lemon peel, or 3 parts ginger roots, and soak it in honeyed wine for a quarter moon to lessen malodor. Okay. Martha's Brooks, no sharps. The following cheatery will be repaired with swift boot to arse. Okay, mucking, stocking, packing, peeking, palming, foisting, fingering. What the heck am I reading here? Martha, what kind of business are you running here?
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rosaria. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me.
Don't look at the camera when I say that. Hey. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Did this change? Okay, so we got some new stuff. That's good. Martha's Rest, a small settlement huddled atop a rocky tor overlooking the swampy lowlands of southeastern Rosaria. Sellswards gather in its barracks, hawkers in its streets, while those short on work can be heard singing over flagons of ale from morning until night. In the village, Umponius tavern, while the former duchy may want for cheer, since being annexed by the empire, the rest is a rare spot of sunshine among the gloom, and most travelers make a point of stopping over when they are passing through. Okay. A nation occupied the western reaches of the continent of storm, with Rosalith as its capital when the duchy was left leaderless in the aftermath of the attack of Phoenix Gate in the year 860. The Ironbloods seized the opportunity to attack the capital. Their campaign did not last long, however, as the Holy Empire Sanbreque soon returned at full force to stake its own claim, leaving the once proud duchy no choice but to submit and become an imperial vassal of state. Yeah, we already know about the Branded.
Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it, but he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Okay.
Dunno what Bernard was playing at, going into the marshes alone. If he's ended up in a crab's belly, it's his own stupid fault. The ladder by the gate will get you there quickest, if it's not already too late.
All right. Well, I think it's interesting that we have to.
Then. Let's find that ladder.
All right, we'll find it. We'll get there. Interesting that I gotta go fix a bridge for them. I was thinking, well, couldn't we go around there? But I guess if they need it, we'll do it. I'm gonna take a look around here real quick. Ah, what do we have here? A merchant.
What are you after?
Okay, you pretty much got the same stuff that I already got. Goldsmith's hatch. Alright. Oh, he's got music here. 20,000 guilds. Sheesh, you people want an arm and a leg for your orchestral rolls. My goodness.
Don't be shy.
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
Okay. What is this? Am I supposed to go in this? Maybe so. Nope. This looks like it's leading me off somewhere else. Okay. Yeah, this is leading me to Rosalith itself. We don't need to go to Rosalith. Yeah, these people over here, they're wanting a lot of money for their orchestrion roles. They think they're like Michael Jackson or something when it comes to their music. I mean, Soken's music is money. I'm not gonna deny that. I love Soken's music, but
You ain't pulled that sword from its scabbard in days. Come on, come inside.
I'll be happy to show you how well I wield my blade after my shift's over.
okay, I see y'all too. Go ahead and get your business going. I'm not trying to interrupt you. Do your thing. Do your thing. Dang, they were not they were not subtle with that one.
If it weren't for that mark, I'd be on you like a rash.
Sorry, I already got someone that's like 10 times better than you, and she's right there fixing her leg real quick, but don't mind it. She's a beaut. Oh no, I'm a sucker for long friendships and all that.
Fixed when it's fixed. The bridge is down. If you're heading for Eastpool, you'll have to wait.
Yesterday.
Does this man even know what he's doing?
Oh, maybe I was supposed to go.
I hear the levies are due to go up.
Here's the gate.
There we go.
And that must be the ladder.
Mm-hmm. I want to see, does she have a climbing animation? Or are they gonna have it just teleport down here? Yep. Oh. It's the same thing with Torgal.
I don't care what your orders are, Branded. You keep that sword in its sheath.
Man, go on somewhere. Do you even know who I am?
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on.
Or can I just jump right here? Man, if they knew who I was, they would not be saying that nonsense.
There he is.
Hold on, we're coming.
It's over. Give them all you've got, boy.
Ah, shoot. Try to do a combo.
That's enough.
There we go. You got it, Jill? You did some pretty good damage on him. Torgal barking in the background.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn round. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
I want to say Jill is dressed like a red mage, but with a very Shiva theme to it. She even have the
trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
Come. Clive
The
just
bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, alright?
yeah, I just like how Clive is just in the background. He seems like he wants to say something, but he can't say too much. Alright, we got your bridge made.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They've nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth about why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, aye. Let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
Wait, what?
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey?
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
Landlady of the Golden Staples, the tavern at the heart of Martha's Rest. She is also a friend of Sid's cause, keeping the Hideaway supplied with both virtuals and information on developments in the Western Storm. A second string to her business that she strives to keep secret from the Imperial authorities. Alliance, those who do not call the Hideaway their home, but nevertheless lend their strength to Sid's cause. There are many in the twins who balk at the precaution of bearers, but cannot find within them the courage to oppose it. Knowing what the fate awaits them should their sympathies be exposed, others take that risk, aiding Sid's bearer liberation efforts with information sent by Stalla's monetary assistance and direct action. So whenever they were talking about that lady and her child, did she give, like, it seems like they were implying that she gave birth to a bearer, but did she sleep with a bearer too? How do they even determine who's a bearer and who's not? I mean, besides the mother crystals giving them abilities and all that. But at the same time, like, Clive, they should know that he's not a bearer just because he's, you know, the son of the Archduke in a sense. But it seems like they're just going by the brands and that's it, which is not good enough evidence for me. Nothing to say, huh? I was expecting extra dialogue or something. Okay then. Guessing we go this way to where we need to go. Fresh cuts over here. We're a barbershop, just so you know. The only type of fresh cuts that we serve.
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
No.
Oh yeah, I see a goodie over here. And a crab?
Give me fire!
Hold on, let me lock onto this enemy. Oh, hey, it's one of those spinning crabs that you can get on Final Fantasy XIV as a mount. Get Adamantoise. This Adamantoise looks drastically different from 15's Adamantoise. Oh, he does this spin too. Oh yeah, this is definitely like the mount. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jill, you okay? Okay, back off for a second. Oh, nice moves. We'll try to get it down to this first set of the stagger. Oh, thanks. I didn't even know that Jill can heal too. That's interesting. Oh, hey, Tori. Hold on a second. Paul, that's a funny face for Clive. All right, let me finish beating up this turtle real quick.
Wake winds.
Oh, broke me out of my. Ah, nope. There we go. I guess I need to start using Garuda's attack for, because it does really good for the physical counters.
Give me fire.
Thought I dodged that.
That'll help.
No, not enough damage. This turtle's tough. There we go. Sheesh. That turtle was tough. He took half of my life plus one of my potions. Does the dog have a bracelet? Yeah, he does. Like right there. And you can pet him too if you want to. Oh, I got a trophy for it. He's a good dog. A very good dog. Alright, where was I going? Around here? But this game is very beautiful in it. It's very fun to play too. And I love the music, man. Just listen to the overworld music has been like a treat in itself. Because I'm a sucker for a lot of JRPGs, especially some like these. Alright, let's see if we can do better with this turtle now. Come on. No, you beating up my dog and my friend? Dang, Jill is getting to work.
My wounds boil.
Nice. Come on, damn it, staggered. There we go. Let's try to build up my flames. Yeah, you can pet the dog, and I think it's actually pretty nice that they did that feature, because a lot of games these days you have to be able to pet the dog.
Not this time.
It's like essential these days. Okay, let me see if I can counter it. Because I know he's gonna start doing his little spin attack. Nope. Get myself killed, actually. No, the only characters that kind of return in a sense are like characters with the same name. So like Sid. Sid will return in every single game, but only just the name itself. So there's not really any like any returning characters. Each one of them are its own separate story.
A little help.
Okay. There we go. Phew. Oh, that was a new victory animation for Jill. But no, like you can go into each one of them without playing any of the previous ones. That's what I really like about this franchise, is that they're all different in their own ways. This one decides to go for a more Game of Thrones-like story and setting, while like the last one was more based off of reality in itself. Make that thing into a turtle soup. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if there is like a turtle meal or some kind for it. A prequel to 15? No, this is a different world. Like, it's a completely different world from 15. By the way, Ruse, you played a bunch of Final Fantasy games before, right? I'm pretty sure I remember you talking about you played some. I don't think we need to go in that direction, but look at that thing. Fallen airship. There's a blue-green chocobo. Can we fight it? We can. Bluebird. So what are these chocobos called? Just regular old chocobos? So these chocobos I can't... Okay, that's fine. But what the... Oh, no, I can fight those. Okay. Oh, I do not have any items. Try that again. What? Oh, Jill, well, you don't like it? I'm sorry. All right, we don't have to fight them. I just wanted to fight it because it looked different. But I do feel bad about it. All right, Jill says she doesn't like us fighting it, so I'm not gonna fight them anymore.
What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
But we'll fight these spiders, though. See, she got some moves herself. There we go. 13, 15, and 7 in Crisis Core. The Dissidia games and Kingdom Hearts. Oh yeah, you do play the Kingdom Hearts games. That's right. I didn't know you played Dissidia. Now, Dissidia is really good. I do like the Dissidia games. The last one was a little disappointing, though, I will say. But I do like the characters they bring in Dissidia. 13 was very... I say 13 was probably the most hated, but I enjoyed 13 for what it was. And then if you think about 15, really all of those I enjoy in their own ways. In the Kingdom Hearts series, I love Kingdom Hearts games. Yeah, the games used to be turn-based. They used to be very heavy on turn-based, but they changed it ever since 11. Like 11 started to be more in a different setting instead of turn-based. Like the last one that was turn-based in a way was 10. And I love 10. 10 is really good. Oh, I was gonna open up a chest. What do we got? Meteorite? Sure, I'll take it. Anything else good around here? Nothing else. Yeah, I haven't tried the Crisis Core remake. Is that another reward over there I'll probably miss? I mean, I want to get around to playing the Crisis Core remake at some point because I like Crisis Core. Its story is very, very engaging and good. And I like Zack. Zack is such a good boy. Yeah, dynamic combat games. It has changed drastically ever since 10. Oh yeah, I love the tactics games. I will want them to bring back tactics at some point, but I don't know if they're ever gonna do it.
It's over.
And Fire Emblem, Tashi has been telling me for a while that I need to try Fire Emblem. I have not got around to it though. Okay, is there anything else before we... Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
I don't want to die.
All right, Brent, try and you have yourself a good night.
Please, Father. Shut me for the pain. I beg you. The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
They're turning into stone.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside.
Oh, okay, I see.
There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again, and find the happiness denied you in this life. Thank you, Father. I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace.
It's pretty sad because these are practically slaves forced to do magic for work and all that, and at the end of it all they're just turning into stone. That is pretty messed up. The Crystal Curse. The Crystal Curse is a price bearers and dominants pay. Oh, dominants too. Pay for channeling ether through their bodies and the gradual petrification of their flesh. It does not affect those who use a crystal to cast magics, beginning with a stiffness and ache in the extremities. As the curse progresses, limbs are rendered immobile and the pain unbearable. At last, the victim turns completely to stone and their body crumbles into dust. There is no known cure. Interesting, because I think I remember Sid, he's been coughing a whole lot in the beginning of this game. And that makes me wonder if he might potentially have this same predicament happening to him. Interesting. Glademond Abbey, a church, a clutch of humble stone buildings perched above Sourwise Bay in the imperial province of Rosaria, southeastern lowlands. The abbey was built in order to propagate the Gregorian faith after the Duchy of Rosaria was made part of the Holy Empire. Oh, I see. Of Sambrick, and such is one of the rare examples of imperial architecture in the region. I see, okay. So they brought over their religion to Rosaria. Interesting.
When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
Come. Well, hold on. Is there any goodies around here?
Thank you for bringing us the physic. Would that we were not so reliant on Martha's kindness, but I fear we would have naught to soothe these bearers' woes without it. Save a prayer to a god that is not their own.
I can enter in her place, but there's no goodies? That's okay. Sorry, I just barged into your house and expecting to see something. But what's an RPG without being able to barge into someone's house, right? And pictures of magic ash. But yeah, for anyone that is jumping in, I recommend playing this for yourselves. It's been pretty good as an experience in itself. Especially if you like the series as well. But I'll also say if you don't like the series as much, then I say give this one a try because it's so different compared to the others. Okay, who's asking for a fight? Well, I wasn't asking to fight them, but they're not trying to fight either, so I'm not too worried. Oh, I was not gonna fight them. But I do see a goodie over here, so let me grab that real quick.
Company.
If they don't try to fight us, we're not gonna worry about it. Okay, they did. Oh, I see a big enemy over there. Okay. I gotta fight it. I don't think we got the fighting enemy. Well, no, we fought that earlier, right? Yeah, we fought that earlier. Never mind. If we fought something different, yeah, sure. Well, I'm gonna fight it, but we fought it already. Unless there's something good over there. Okay. Alright, I just see this one thing. We'll need to fight the bighorn. But then again, would it be okay for me to fight as many enemies as possible right now? So I don't have to worry about needing to grind later? Oh, nice, a level up. Come. No, I could just like fast travel there. You love the 15's combat? If you love 15's combat, I think you will really love this one. This one's really good in terms of its combat. It's very fluid. Like, I enjoy 15's combat for what it had to offer, but this feels like a real evolution of it. Oh, I got my life back because I leveled up. Sweet. Okay, nice. Oh, you love Devil May Cry? Oh, well, good news for you, Ruse, because this is very, very Devil May Cry. Very Devil May Cry. It's made by the same person who made Devil May Cry, actually. Not like the directors and all that, like the combat director. In terms of like the actual directors and producers of this game, is by regular Final Fantasy veterans. But in terms of its combat, it's made by the same people who did Devil May Cry, Kingdom Hearts, Nier, and of course Final Fantasy. So you see a lot of those blend into this. Oh, you saw that combat video? Oh, that video is so good. Such a great video.
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts.
Don't be shy.
Now, I will say it doesn't feel like it plays like a Devil May Cry. It has its own identity. It has its own identity, but there are some elements that are the same as Devil May Cry or Final Fantasy 15.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You
Oh,
can
hey,
go
nice.
to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Seal obtained. Slumbering Chocobo.
And know that you will always be welcome here.
And it's bad that I can't even go to my own home and belong there in a way.
You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
That's right, show some respect. Don't forget, I was once a prince. Okay, still skin. Crafting materials and all that, okay.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Yeah, it's almost like these people forgot that I was royalty. Like, like they don't recognize Clive and Jill. Oh, hey, Sid.
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
That's one way to light a... Yeah, that's one way to light it up. Just use a crystal.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh.
I wonder how they roll a good one back in these days.
I knew a girl back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
saviour. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
He's been saying it a whole lot.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting.
Sid's a good man. I really like Sid in this one.
Ta-ra then.
Pretty sad. Like I knew that he was getting the petrification as well, because it was already early on that he was getting sick. That they were implying he was getting sick in some kind of way, and just seeing the stone arm right there really says a whole lot. Really does. Alright, Tori. Well, thanks for coming by and for the raid. You have yourself a great night. I'll be seeing you soon. Appreciate you. And this chicken just pushed me and Jill out the way. That daggone chicken's rude. But yeah, I didn't have a theory about what was gonna happen to Sid, but just seeing that really makes sense.